Okay. I've made some progress on this time. Unfortunately, one guy literally just died, and it's annoying because I used a berserk thing on this guy, and then he berserked his allies, and I was like, yeah, time to kill him, or else he'll berserk on my guys. But then he pointed a gun at my guy, and I pointed a gun at him, and I shot him. But as I shot him, he shot my guy. That's really messed up, isn't it? Ah, there's too many. I gotta thin the herd.
You were pressed into service? No, he's off me. He ain't got nothing on us. I've got a deadline on him.
No. Crap. Okay, one more. No, no. Oh, I did it? Okay, cool.
Who's out there?
See that mangy old codger? He's a Dutch slaver called Lawrence Prins, living now like a king in Jamaica. Bastard's been a target for years. Bloody hell, we nearly had him.
By God, you bravos are a cheery bunch, eh? All frowns and furrowed brows.
Captain Kenway,
Edward.
you have remarkable skills.
A
Thanks,
bunch
mate.
of
It comes
people
natural.
have
But you're
died.
churlish and arrogant, prancing around in a uniform that you have not earned.
I killed the guy who wore it, so
Isn't
I
that
don't
your
know.
motto?
I think I earned
I
it.
absolve you of your errors in Havana and elsewhere, but you are not welcome here.
Sorry,
Okay,
mate.
but I have the
Wish it
vision.
were otherwise.
Isn't that supposed to be rare and special? You need me. Everyone leaves me. My wife.
Cheery bunch of
That
mates you
random
got.
You
assassin
deserve scorn,
guy.
Edward. Prancing about like one of us, bringing shame to our cause.
And what is that? Your cause?
To be blunt, we kill people. Templars and their associates. Folks who'd like to control all the empires on Earth. Claiming it's in the name of peace and order.
Sounds like to cast his dying words.
You see? It's about power, really. About lording over people. Robbing us of liberty.
That another message from one of your friends?
Aye. I'll show you.
Assassination contracts. Yeah, I've seen these. I don't care. Bye.
I know you ain't exactly impressed by our creed. So would the sight of money make you more friendly to our ways?
As ever?
Then work these contracts around the West Indies for us, and we'll pay you. As simple as that.
So this is the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, oi. Why the long face? You fallen in love?
With your blouse. You're
Dang.
welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share. What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was
It's a
led to believe that
community
Nassau
bank.
was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Yeah, you
Captain
tell him.
Thatch, as I live and breathe.
Now you're looking like
What is
a
this
proper
magnificent
black
muzzle
beard.
you've cultivated, eh?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do?
Roll credits.
What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean?
I don't. But I don't want to know what you mean, because I don't like you. Oh, wait, am I competing for these men? I'm with these men for, well, you know. Where am I headed? Why does it have a skull and swords? I don't know, we'll see.
Hearken to an old tar, Captain. The
What are you?
men do sorely lack a place to do their wenching and debauching. With a little kind encouragement, I could have the old place Bristol fashion, and
if
a
I can
flower
afford it,
run fit to
yes.
obliterate
If not,
a good
no.
tar prop
Skip.
like.
There goes half my money.
You done an old salt proud, Captain. Be
Oh,
making it
maybe I
worth
can
your while,
gamble
too.
for
Long been
money. Okay, checkers. I'm glad, because checkers seems like one of the easiest ones. Start low, just in case I'm awful at this. Which one? Okay. Alright, I'm a bit confused. Uh-oh. What? Okay, I've fundamentally misunderstood how this game works.
Good luck getting one inside of that shot.
I know, okay, I know. Oh, whatever, I lost. I lost. 5 reals down the drain.
Unfortunate outcome.
Do it again. I need to learn how to play checkers. I need to learn. Okay, we're doing it, but this time I'm totally gonna win. Do you understand? I'm a winner. And I hate checkers. I'd rather play Mousetrap. Whoa. Can I get blackout? Wasting all my money. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. How do I get on? Let me on. Let me on. What? Let me on. What? Let me on! Thank you. Cheese. Cheese Louise.
All sail! She'll take it!
Larboard, Captain. Convoy. Lubbers put all their loot in one run place for you, sir.
Oh. Well, how difficult is it? Level 29? What level am I? Don't give me numbers if I don't know what level I am. Hello? What do you mean? Explain that. Explain that. I don't think I'm level 29. I should upgrade the jackdaw? I'm not powerful enough? Oh, whoops. Wait, I didn't mean to. I was trying to slow down, not to start the
What
mission.
do you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor
I'm
Torres?
gonna die.
Return to Africa. Prince among
S
men.
slows down, and
return
S
to a
also
place
starts the
I've never
mission,
been.
but it said don't
I
start the
was born in
mission
Trinidad,
until you've upgraded the
a slave
jackdaw.
from my
And I was
first
like, okay,
breath.
you got it. Let me slow down so I can
What
try
would
to
you
take
feel, I
on
don't
these
know?
people so that I can
welcome
get
there?
the supplies
You might feel
to
more welcome
upgrade
in
the
Paris.
jackdaw. But then it
Fair point.
started the mission.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand you. Let's take her then. For the citizens of Jackdaw!
Please. Guys, I'm gonna die. I don't think I can do this. I'm serious. I don't think I'm capable. I'm dead. Like, I can't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any mortar shots. Well, that's great.
We should brace when we're under fire.
Hold it in! Get off the wind! Push! We're just about something coming!
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Laugh out loud. I quit. You know what? No. Maybe I can do this. I just gotta put my back into it. Let's focus on getting that shit. That pesky shit. That's what I say.
For impact! Fire! Look at it! Put a shot right through there! Fire! To planks! Reef the topsail! Got it!
Alright, we gotta be tactical about this, okay? We gotta be tactical. Wait for them to aim. Hold on.
Take a shot right there, sir! Ready to fire! Look at it! Put a shot right through there! Fire! Take a shot right there, sir! Fire! Fire! Look at it! Put a shot right through there!
I did it! Oh, let's go! Whee. I popped the weasel. Well, I can't walk on fire. That was unnecessary. He was already on his knees.
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face,
That's crazy.
pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
Bro, just start shoveling those into
I'd
your
rather not
pockets.
say.
I'm
And I'd rather not
serious.
cut your lips off and feed them to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way.
That's bold.
Using you and your gold.
I'm confused. Why would you do that? I guess... I was gonna say you could pretend to be... But no, the whole thing is burning, so... Alright, south I go. I just don't know, like, how to tell. Oh, you know what? I need to upgrade the ship regardless. So let me hunt ships and get stuff to upgrade. Yes, English. I don't know. I was just playing, and then well, I guess I pulled into a hostile harbor. It was on the way, so I don't know.
One more for the collection.
I'm employee of the month. Let's go. Let us go. Target. I have a target now? Okay. Sure. Oh dear. No, don't whistle. Loot.
He's mine!
No, I'm right here. Oh, grenade! Okay. Are you yoking my egg? Do not yoke my egg right now.
Run him to the ground, lad! I've got a clear shot, man! Intruder! Here's a perfect.
Oh, jump scare. Yeah. Myself, a man, and two women. Women. As biological traits are passed from one generation to another, why should we not engineer the humans to pass learned information as well? And here another woman interrupts. Never! Already we have made them sturdy and strong. Why should we give them with new advantages over us? Though we are dying, the war is tilting against us. We should discover a means for our own salvation, not theirs. And there the man disagreed. Our time is done. The instruments of our will soon be our masters, and we shall fade away. Perhaps not in 10 or 20 years, but certainly this century is our last. Why not therefore give the humans with added faculties, the humans, for added faculties. Wait, Juno, Minerva, and that guy? Why not let them pass? By ever ascending degrees, the humans shall be as wise as we are. It can be done by simple manipulation of the code within their blood. Oh, okay. So one of the ladies wasn't a fan of that idea. That's interesting. I actually still don't know the difference between Minerva and Juno, so I don't remember which is which, so I don't. But I'm sure the answer is obvious, which of them had which opinion. I went and completed a naval mission, which got me big bucks. Now, I gotta go this way.
Give me some speed!
Who's this?
Who's
Oh,
staying
you silly goose.
Fire!
Reloading. Where are you swaps? We're ready, sir.
Fire! Look, Captain! That's where the most fire! Ready to fire! Fire! Fire!
Too exposed. Take the shots up.
Yo, heave-ho!
Cool.
Victorious!
Definitely just decimated them, but you know. Huh, that was cute. Oops.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward! What the
James.
hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. You hold off till he appears.
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay in my blade for a time, but not long.
You think I did?
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
I was about to do that.
Ah, see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
My big concern is to find...
So many churches in Kingston. Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Ah! Convert them? God knows, Torres. There's none here so foolish as that.
Foolish?
Give me your music.
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner.
Ah,
We're nearly there.
I'll come back for you.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man. Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years?
I believe
Dang it, I was gonna kill them, but
deserve respect.
can't now.
Quality of our But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
Many.
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
No way anyone sees me. Uh-oh.
For virtue, nothing else.
Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their... Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
You're supposed to land in the thing. What's wrong with you?
Other stories about you, true, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
You want me part of me, I'll just go before you repent.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and reward. That's where money is made.
I did my best. Why did they keep repeating in their conversation in the first place? I would have gotten it by then if they hadn't kept repeating themselves over and over. Okay. I've made some progress. At least I'm in the area. Please let this be the last stop.
You say you came alone, Torres?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
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 Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
Oh. Uh-oh. That's probably my fault. James, I'm sorry.
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
Yeah.
For a better cause.
Lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
I'll never catch up. He's so
man.
nimble.
We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Are you kidding me?
Stay your blade, kid! Wait!
Oh, why did you jump that way? There was a branch. What are you doing? You're lucky that Jim's on the ground now. That wasn't even my fault. You saw where I was aiming.
Catch! Catch to me!
Kid. Tackle, tackle. I'm pressing the E button. It's to tackle. The E button to tackle. Thank you.
Damn you, old Scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
It's not rare. It's promising.
How am I meant? Oh, it's not the ocean, is it? Okay. James, why are you all the way on top of this windmill? There's no need for that. Oh, okay. I'm good. I thought I was about to fall.
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
That's what I'm saying.
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
You gonna cross-dress? Whoa.
Your name's not James, is
Wow,
it?
now you realize? It's like,
Not
wait
most
a
days.
minute. You have
on.
lipstick. You must be a woman. I still gave it away.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin for you. All right?
Hey, wasn't that Spanish fella meant to come up here for a visit? Torres or something?
You didn't hear what happened? He was attacked by a couple of brigands on his way here. Buccaneers or the like. A nasty business.
Jeez. Is he alright?
Slipped away from what I heard. Prince ain't too happy neither.
Hold him up.
I reckon I could have gone home with her if I hadn't been so mean. But we had a row, and I said something nasty about the Pope.
Back with that calf, innit? You know she's Catholic.
Yeah, I know she's Catholic. I didn't know the Pope was.
That's funny. Shh. Go to sleep. Have sweet, sweet dreams. Uh-oh.
You there!
Don't know what you mean. Are you kidding me? It's always someone. You guys gotta learn to mind your business. This is survival of the fittest. And the fittest mind their business. Oh, I thought that was a sleep dart. My bad. Alright, that wasn't so bad. One more. Oh, I didn't know there was someone up here.
You can't outrun me!
Oh, no.
Hey! Hey, where do you
What?
think you're going?
It,
You come back to me! He's off!
James, the guy. Get the guy.
He's sure to tear!
What do you mean, meet James?
Hold a
I thought I was
moment.
just hanging with James.
No, you die!
Hold! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadful.
She also has a gun.
I'm poorly.
All right,
I would
Faint.
be careful.
take an arm, lass.
Oh,
Bless you, lads.
I feel bad. That's what they get for helping someone. Like, are you kidding? That's messed up. James, isn't one of the tenants don't kill the innocent?
Oi! Marlowe! Mr. Prince says to keep your eyes peeled tonight. Says there's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word.
Oh, great. Let's all be calm, alright? At the end of the day,
He's in my sights! I've got a shot! Clear shot!
we're all... Ah! Edward.
Have to pull the trigger! Who's in, man? Clear shot, man! I think I can hit Clear shot!
We're all children of
Don't
God.
lose this! Faster! I've got a clear shot! Say something, boy! This ain't no time for chatter, you hear?
Edward, what are you doing?
There's no quarrel. Keep those goddamn guys on the cane, all right? Look up once more, and it'll be the last damn thing you ever see.
Edward.
Problem here. I'm working as best I can.
Do it, mongrel. The way I see it is, sword fighting is a little like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say.
A pity for you, then. You are the most inarticulate bugger I've ever met.
Oh, man. Right. Nice.
Don't you stop, laddie.
That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. You just die? What's wrong with you?
Have to pull the trigger!
Stop. I was trying to stay hidden so no one else would come, but he refused to die. Please don't underestimate how willing I am to just kill everyone. I'll do it. Oh, was that my target?
Over me
My
like
bad.
a leering crow to see an old man suffer.
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution,
I didn't even know I was supposed
suppose.
to do that. Was I supposed to do that?
Absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
That's the Monopoly man.
Heads up, Kenway. I found your man.
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Oh, James. Dang it, I was gonna sabotage that too.
Roberts!
That's annoying. I was literally going to save it, to sabotage it. But of course, nothing ever. Fine. We'll just abandon each other then. Why not? No, it's alright. Kid is real nimble. I wouldn't expect to weigh him down. Kid is just watching me run in circles. He couldn't land a hand. I mean, lend a hand. How about this, man? How about this? Hey? How about this? Oh my lord. Oh my word. Ah, they're all shooting me at the same time. I'm struggling. Great. Oh.
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
Yes, ma'am. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I need her so bad. I need her so bad. I'm not joking. I need her like I need air. I'm serious. I am recording, right? Okay, just want to make sure because that was pretty big. Where am I going? Get over there.
Another?
A rum flip this time.
And where'd I find fresh eggs in this wretched town? There's little else but piss and insects.
Aye, we're working on that.
Dear lady, what do they call you?
And when they're sober, a jilt when they're sauced, but never lady.
Well, good Leanne,
Bag of shite! Do you hear me? It's a bag of bloody shite! It's a ruse to keep us off before they attack Nassau. You'll see, mark me.
It's no ruse, Fiend. I heard it straight from the mouth of a greasy Bermudan captain. There's a pardon on offer for any pirate that wants it.
That's true.
Ruse or
We
no,
have lied.
I think it's plain the British may return
I know
to
that bit of
Nassau
history.
with arms, no doubt. We'll need a plan.
Walk with us, can we? There's trouble brewing.
Sorry. Dang it, Conway, you blew it. Now they're gonna think you're a loser.
In the absence of any clear ideas, I say we lay low. No piracies and no violence. Do nothing to ruffle the king's feathers for now.
Preserving the king's plumage is no concern of mine, Ben.
It will be when he sends his soldiers to scrub this island clean of our residue. Look around you, man. Is this cesspool worth dying for?
Aye! It's our republic! Our idea! A free land for
Is that a
free
skeleton?
men,
No,
remember?
okay.
So maybe it's filthy to look at. But ain't it still an idea?
I'm on
worth
Blackbeard's side.
fighting for?
I can't be sure. But when I look on the fruits of our years of labor, all I see is sickness, idleness, idiocy.
He's got a point.
Not a sunbeam of difference between here and London, then, eh?
Thatch is right, man.
Taking a wide view, we're not doing so bad out here. There's sun, rum, and leisure as far as the eye can see.
Aye, Nassau may look fine from a distance, but at its core, there's a disease I cannot stomach.
Sickness can be cured, Ben. If only you have the right medicine.
But a corpse cannot be reanimated.
I can't believe the shite I'm hearing drop from your lips. Why not take the pardon now and be done with it?
Peace, both of you. We can satisfy both aims if we work together. Find medicines to ease our burdens here, but in a way that don't attract the British.
I wager the nearest doctor is sitting pretty in Havana. Not a place I mean to go.
But the Spanish fleet that sunk 2 years back would have some medicine. All sealed up in glass vials.
Up and send that didn't happen for now.
Give her a look.
Again?
Give her a look.
Johnny Nut round there, are you?
You'd need a diving bell to reach those depths.
Luckily, I know how to
With some
get
coin
one.
and a few supplies. A diving bell won't be hard to come by.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a plan I can stand behind. Find medicines without stirring up trouble. Agreed, Thatch?
Agreed. Aye. I'll meet you near the wrecks as soon as you're able, Kenway.
Remember, Thatch, keep your cannons court.
Piss off, Ben!
Do I have enough money for that?
Have you business to contract with me? Excellent.
Uh-oh. It's stormy.
Dark skies and rough seas there!
Devil in his hole, Thatch. This is a darling galley. 32 guns, is it?
I lost count at 40.
You've stepped up a rung. So, any luck finding medicines here?
Nothing round this spot, sadly. But there's a few wrecks yonder that ain't been scoured by nothing but crabs and coral.
I'll have a look.
Edward? Edward, is that you?
Steve!
My goodness, the West Indies is a compact place.
Hello, Bonnet. A surprise seeing you out here.
I met Mr. Thatcher a month or so ago, and he offered to take me under his yardarms, so to speak. Says I must wash the hayseed from my hair before I'm a true pirate.
Well, good luck to you then. Worse men have become better under Blackbeard's watch.
The wind is blowing up fast!
Call him in! Get off the...
Oh. Oh. Oh, hey, you get a good look at his tattoos. Don't get stung by the jellyfish. What? Sure. I can't move my camera. I can't move my camera. I can't dodge obstacles if I can't move my camera. Okay. Are you kidding? Excuse me? Get in there. Faster, faster, faster. Please, I'm just a boy. No, you don't understand. You can't eat me, okay? Humans are our friends, not food. Not food. Not food. Oh. Ah.
Ahoy! Any luck?
I found one crate hidden beneath a school of sharks. Sadly, the elixir inside is quite spoiled.
Plague and perish. Will we steal medicines now?
Remember the pardon, Thatch. We're to be subtle.
Says Ornagold, a pirate, now too proud to call himself one.
He prefers caution to cannons.
Caution's nothing without charisma. Or if a man plays the fool, then it's only fools he'll persuade, but appear to be the devil. And all men will submit.
And would you be the devil?
Oh yeah, he's gonna do the thing. He's gonna do the Blackbeard thing.
All a big show. Give your quarry something to fear. Some hellish thing from a fevered dream. And men will drop to their knees, pleading for their lord before all else.
Okay, stop. This is easy prey. Stop terrifying the poor man.
It's fine.
Of course it does. You can find a quiet way to acquire medicines. Tell me soon. Otherwise, I'll handle it myself.
Something on the seabed, sir!
Didn't I just get this? I'm not getting this, I just got it. Oh, they want me to upgrade first. Okay. Let's actually do that this time, please. Which means we need more money. Where's the best way to get money? The assassination contracts can give like 1,000, which is pretty good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get convoys, because I just looked it up. And apparently they're pretty good. I'm gonna go get some convoys.
Let out some sail!
Close down! Man your sheets!
It's like this. We're gonna ram them. Never mind, they're turning the wrong way. Unless I can ram them from behind. Will these people defend them? I don't know.
We're going to hit them!
That's the idea.
Fire! On your mark, come on!
Awaiting orders, sir! Let's have the whole place shut down!
We incapacitated it? Excellent.
Almost ready! For impact! Fire! Break us apart! Fire!
You, yes, but you first. We're good. Please tell me that made us rich. $3,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh yeah, there's another one though, isn't there? Oh, sorry, not you. My bad.
Let's go! Stunts out! Let's get moving!
You.
The pirate hunters!
Hunters? Oh, relax. Yippee! I'm a pirate. Now, I don't know what all this business with this bad boy is. Nestor. He's got some metal rum. I don't care. I'm actually gonna stop recording and then just spend a while. I was trying to leave the game so I could actually go and get a mod so that I could fix Kenway's fleet from not loading. But then instead of leaving the game, I left the Animus, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll walk around. So I walked around until I went to an Animus, and then I hacked the Animus, and then I unlocked the hack, and now we've unlocked another artifact. Not that kind of artifact, another... Olivier, here's the initial presentation I received. It's a little light on facts, but these guys know what they're doing. We'll know more when they arrive on Monday. Let me know if you feel like attending. John's the IT guy. He's a traitor. So this was their pitch to Abstergo. My question is Bloom an Abstergo operated company, or they just work for Abstergo? You know what I mean? Are the people in charge at Bloom Templars? This would imply they're not Templars. And I don't know. John is supposed to be an assassin, no? Because he got us to give that info to Sean and Rebecca. I don't know. Something to think about. Oh, what? What is that? What are those blue things? Oh. Oh. Teleports you. What? Anti-Cathera mechanism? An analog computing device built to determine future positions of astral bodies, but Abstergo discovered it's just one portion of a larger tool, a prognostication machine used by the first civilization to make probability-based predictions. They used it to locate and contact Desmond? Extremely difficult to use. Hundreds of thousands of trials to peek into the future. This is a Baghdad battery. Contained a synthetic precursor element capable of producing power by the energy generated by the passage of time. What? Blood vials, right. Abstergo wants to try to get precursor DNA. Unfortunately, the DNA degrades too fast to be of use. Crystal skulls. Ah, yes. Ancient tools. Okay, well, it's art. I don't know. They worked like mobile telephones? Memory seals. They can record brief memory impressions to be later re-experienced. Intended for use only by the wealthiest and most powerful members of the Precursor Society. Oh yes, that's what Altair left for that Ezio read in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Voynich manuscript. Okay. Yeah, I've looked at this thing and it's just some crazy guy, to be honest. It's just some crazy guy. Nothing special. What is this room?
Be careful now. As the data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data flow. You need to sneak past them, or they will destroy your data and send it back home.
John, why are you talking to me? Why did I hack into this random computer? Explain. Why am I extracting data? I'm hacking everything now. I've gone mad with power. Subject is 0? Audio file?
I have now resumed the practice of dressing as a man, and have put off my woman's dress.
Why did you take it? Who made you take it?
I took it of my own free will, with no constraint. I prefer a man's dress to a woman's.
You made an oath, Jeanne. You swore to never again dress as a man.
I never meant to swear that I would not resume the practice.
Why have you done so?
Because it is more lawful and suitable for me to return to the practice of wearing a man's dress, being always among men, than to have a woman's dress. I have resumed it because a promise made to me has not been.
How is he?
Our three, doing well.
Are we still in 18th century Hungary?
No. His connection is so stable, he's jumped between a few ancestors today. We're in 15th century France now. Turns out he's related to one of Joan of Arc's executioners.
Surprise.
Eileen, yesterday Vidic asked me to help him work out some of the bugs in his audiovisual renderer, and I told him...
No. Come on, Satish, not you.
It wouldn't be permanent. A few months at most.
Months? That will kill every ounce of momentum we have.
It won't, I promise. Honestly, I think this could help us. If I can get a look at what these people are doing, we could...
Come on. He's trying to pull you over to his side. Don't you see that? He's luring you with quick victory and prestige.
That's not what this is about, honestly.
I need to get back to work.
Eileen, I'm sorry.
Do what you must. I'll survive.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32, April 2nd, 1981. Host Eileen Bach.
What?
DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam, are you awake?
What?
Miriam's are coming for me.
Oh, is it gods?
I see them from my window, amassing in the courtyard. My time is up.
Basil, don't say this. You don't know that.
Forgive me for this, Miriam. But I must tell you something. The artifact. We have it. But only Oscar and I know its location.
Don't tell me.
They will release you. Your family has connections. You must take the artifact and bring it to the assassins in Paris.
Please don't. I don't want to know. It's safer if I don't.
Hush now. If I die, knowledge of its location dies with me. You must bring it to the assassins.
Assassins? I don't understand. Then.
She's a spy of St. Petrus.
No, I don't want to hear.
Cell 7!
Navajos.
Hello?
Eileen, hi. It's Carl.
Carl, I know it's you.
Sorry, you just sound exhausted. Did I wake you?
No, I've just been busy.
It sounds like it.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
No, I mean, your project sounds fascinating. Your colleague, Dr. Warren Vidic, he called me recently and he told me what you've been up to.
He what? Warren?
Yeah, he told us about your research, memories, ancestry, all of that. He even asked if we'd be willing to come in and...
No.
No! Jesus, no! What the hell is he doing?
Eileen, it's okay. We signed some papers, non-disclosure stuff.
No! He's trying to fuck me over. Damn it!
Eileen, we just talked about my mother, just like you and I did. World War II. That's all.
It's the artifact.
The what?
Carl, if he calls you again, you tell him you work through me, okay? That's it. Vidic has been a pain in my ass for years, and I don't need him getting all the glory for my 2 years of hard work.
All right. So how should I go about this? I mean, the wheels are in motion.
I don't know. Just go through me if he contacts you again. Please?
All right.
You'll do that?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you, Carl. I'm sorry I was short with you. I've just been exhausted. That's all.
It's all right, hon. Just take care of yourself.
Morning, Eileen. We're almost ready. Just a few more adjustments.
Okay.
I had the team do some research on this artifact we've been chasing, and it appears the Third Reich actually found something matching its description sometime in 1940. Eileen, are you all right?
Sorry, yeah. I'm fine. Just a little...
Ex-husband? How?
Vidic called my ex-husband last night. He wants to put
Don't
him
let
in
him do
animus.
that. I'm
to
serious.
Find the artifact before us?
Exactly.
Well, it would be fast using Vidic's animus. And maybe that would get us back to our original work.
Satish, if we let that happen, then all our money dries up. Lillian is paying for us to find the artifact, not improve our methods. Do you understand?
Right, of course.
I'm sorry. Let's just burn those bridges when we cross them. Are we ready?
Yes, just a few more adjustments, Senorian. I made a small change to the genetic input modulator. I'm hoping that buys us a few more minutes.
Even a few seconds would be nice. I'm ready.
All right. Settle in.
Oh, that's it? That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. I don't know why I can hack into this. I might have skipped something accidentally by coming through. I don't know.
Okay, it's been a few weeks since the last recording. Sorry about that. Of course, I guess it's just a few seconds for you. I'll leap down the playlist. Anyway, I was talking about Clay.
Clay. Oh, Clay.
So, when I fell into a coma back in Italy and woke up in the Animus Black Room, it was, so calming. It felt like I had woken up into a dream. Haze. A dream where none of this mess had ever happened. Felt like I should just be getting ready for another day of pouring drinks at bad weather and another day of complaining about being between girlfriends and wondering what the hell to do with myself. But when I saw Clay just sitting there, it started to come back, you know, piece by piece. And when he told me about Lucy, fuck, you know, it hurt. It thinking or feeling anything. Not at the time, anyway. Well, then, things just kept piling on. There were more memories of Ezio and Altair and the First Civilization. And then, right before he vanished, Clay passed on his memories to me. Showing me everything he had seen and lived through, and it was...
I didn't know that.
It was brief, but overwhelming. Not really sure how to explain.
Yeah.
He saw glimpses of Adam and Eve and their escape from slavery. He saw the beginning and the end of the war between the first Civ and humans. He saw Minerva, Juno, and Tinia trying to work out their calculations. At least that's what they called them. They had these tools, these powerful machines that could predict possible futures. Not what was going to happen, but what could happen. Probabilities. And, well, they spent a lot of energy trying to figure out what was the most likely scenario for the future. Theirs and ours. And in the end, I guess they figured I was their most likely candidate. Some guy named Desmond living at the beginning of the 21st century of the Common Era. But which Desmond was the right one? Because, you see, probability is a weird thing. It can branch out in so many ways. Which version of me did they need? Was it the Desmond who got married early and had a son? One who stayed single in New York? Or was it the Desmond who moved to San Francisco to be a waiter? Maybe it was the Desmond who worked at an auto body shop in Chicago, or maybe it was the me who never ran away from his parents in the first place. First Civ had countless variations to choose from, but in the end, the
That's not fair, though. That's...
I'm the Desmond their best calculations spit out. I'm the Desmond they left their messages for, and I guess I have to live with that honor. What an honor. Pretty tired. There'll be more later. Ciao.
So what? They're the ones that made his life like that? So there were so many timelines where he didn't have to go through all of that. Where he could have a happy ending. But they meddled. Oh wait, am I going to the CEO's office? Take me back down. Why am I going up there? I don't want to see him. I just clicked one. I just clicked a random one. There's no reason for me to be here. Unless... Can I hack the toilet? Here's me. I'll get back in the Animus after... What? Messages? Cleo. Welcome to the team. We should have lunch sometime. Okay, Cleo, who are you? Evan, ahoy. Oh, sorry. I hope you're fun. The last guy was a little dull. Okay. Let's get a coffee later. Let's get a coffee later. Yes, yes. Hey, John here. Diary. My first day at work, and I've been assigned to the most prestigious project in the company, the Sample 17 project. My job is to research the life of the pirate Edward Kenway and find promising footage to use in future Abstergo products. Sample 17 executive producer Melanie LeMay is a passionate and energetic leader, and the company's CCO, Olivier Garneau, seems like a fun guy. I can't wait to settle in and get to work. Talked to Melanie LeMay about rewards and bonuses. Visited Olivier Garneau in his office. He asked me to prioritize Edward's search for something called the Observatory. Was contacted by John from IT. He asked me to access a colleague's computer and recover the video file for him. I delivered this video file, a strange autopsy video, to a courier named Rebecca in the lobby. I also noticed the temporary hair is a bit dandy and a bit annoying. That's funny. So far, so good, really productively. Okay. Right, but I came here for something. And that was to leave the game so that I could fix that bug with a mod. Specifically made for fixing that bug, so I'll be back. The mod worked. Now we can see what this is all about. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just pressing buttons. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop this here and come back when I've got more money and I can continue the main missions with you. Alright, we're good to go. I've upgraded the ship quite a lot. And
Captain's home.
I got a shiny pair of new swords. What? I still have to upgrade it? What do you mean? I'm doing it. If we fail, we fail.
What the hell's
Screw
happened
it.
here?
We ball.
Were you attacked?
Cannonball.
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man of war, the pillock.
What in God's name for?
Still searching for medicines, but he's gone barmy if you ask me.
I'll bring him home.
Leave him, man. He's heaped this trouble on himself.
Alright. Where have you gone, Blackbeard? Come on, pretty.
Every last scrap of duck. Another bit of wreckage, Captain. This is looking grim.
Aye. Keep your eyes peeled.
Fast.
This is getting well out of hand.
A dozen crates of medicine should not be so hard to come at.
That ain't my meaning. It's Thatch and Hornigold and this pointless feud of theirs. How'd you feel it?
I do, aye. But both men have their hearts in a good place. Both want the best for the people of Nassau.
But is that the best course for us? Saving a city that ain't worth much. We're not men made to govern.
Oh crap.
And live heartily wherever we go.
What solution would you propose?
The answer's in wealth and power, not politics. If we found the observatory, we'd see enough money to buy the whole of England. Or it might be we'd rule over these kings and emperors like they was peasants themselves.
A lot of large talk, Captain. But is it your crew you sail for, or yourself?
I mean the best for these men, Ade. I do.
Oh jeez.
Don't sit. I feel like I'm running errands, not living my life.
Well, you are. Just going on quest after quest. Stop! Why is this wind so crazy? Sideways.
Get those clues up!
Are you trying to attack us? You don't want to do that. I just upgraded.
On your mark. There, sir! That'll wipe them out! Goes the gallants and royals!
Okay. Let's get them. Oh, come here.
As much sail as you can!
Come on, you slugs! Man those sheets! Get on the reeds, those fingers!
Drag them to that doom!
Okay. Oh, that was scary. Come here. They're killing my men while I'm here messing with their flag. Stop killing them. It's my men. There's no safe space to jump. There. this is a really good ship. I'm gonna send it to the fleet. Because more powerful ships have a greater chance of success in the fleet. Oh, I love that. That's always adorable. Okay. We're off to find Blackbeard.
Let's go!
Is that them? I can't tell.
Reef the mains! Clue up,
I can't tell what flag that is. That's him. That's gotta be him.
Ade, see there? It's her, Captain, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And she's in a bad way. No time for a boat. Thatch is outnumbered. The crew will understand. Beat the quarters, lads! We're sailing into hell!
How do I sail into hell? I'm just gonna stop you guys there and swim. Okay.
Thatch is overwhelmed. I'm going ashore. I'll keep the jackdaw circling. You stirred up a nest of trouble, Thatch. In service of a noble cause! Medicines, I hope you mean.
Aye! The galleon nearby! And if we crack these lobsters quick...
Oh my goodness, Blackbeard.
And all your book learning! Prepare you for a scuffle of this sort, Mr. Bonnet! For certain, there's more to be learned by doing than reading.
This cover is for you.
Hang in there, Bonnet. Keep your arms up and you're back to the sea.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Please. Do I have a like countdown timer or something? It won't let me.
You don't do nothing subtle, do you, Thatch?
Legends ain't born from mildness.
Oh, Steve, you're alive.
Gentlemen, our galleon has reappeared. Heads up.
What?
Back to my ship, quick as you
Oh,
please.
goodness.
She'll not slip away now.
Your ship? Is this your ship?
I'll see you back in your jackdaw when the smoke is cleared. But for now, we need to
Alright, I got you. Let's go.
loose the main and head straight for that bloody ship. We'll have our medicines in little time at all.
Why can't your ship go fast? Your ship is the worst. This is as fast as it goes. I might be crazy, but I hate this ship.
Don't let her out of your sight.
I'm not trying to sink it. Come on.
The galleon's almost set.
I'm seeing the devil you promised, Thatch.
I'd have shown them my angel if they'd taken quarter. But there's no going back now. So ram that bastard with all the wind you've got.
Well, that's not very much wind because your boat's really slow.
She's cracked, lads! Send them to hell! Find the captain and end this.
Crap. Well, I died. Am I dead? No, I have like 0.2 health. What are you doing? Get up there. See how I did that with 0 health? Yeah. I'm a gamer. You could say I'm a gamer.
I'm not a man accustomed to murder, Captain. And if you'd taken quarter, you'd not be seeping now.
Sack a muzzle, gobshite.
You'll be hanged and sun-dried, just as them there were in Boston. The king's called for a pardon.
Captain, we've searched the hold. It's a middling take, but the medicine we found bears a Charlestown stamp.
Thank you, Mr. Hans.
Hey, that's Israel Hans.
We cannot resupply Nassau out here by force and accident alone. We should go to Charlestown for the lot.
Hello? Are we victorious?
Excellent. Steed can go undercover.
I fear I am not built for the fatigue and care required to live as a man of fortune.
Meet me in Charlestown. 1 month from today.
You got it. We're gonna use Steed's upstanding to blend in. And in the process, Edward will learn an important lesson about what it really means to have the respect of nobility, and how it doesn't have as much value as he thinks. Okay, that's my theory, but that's just it. You know, that's just a theory. A game theory. What on earth is this place? I've been here? I don't remember this big ship. Anyway, I ran to shore because there's a letter. What? Leave me alone. Letter, what's it gonna say? We just got a letter. Just got a... Peter Beckford the Elder. He was a man of great charisma and pride. He was subservient to a powerful Templar, but he was always kind to his employee. He had a respect for rank and breeding. And through this guy, this person met Torres. Why is there lightning? Oh, isn't this quaint? Isn't this a quaint little ship?
Hey-o,
Steed, it's so cute.
Flying your own flag at
It
last.
matches
Yes.
your coat.
Yes, Blackbeard
Your
cut me loose,
thing,
sadly.
not your coat.
Time to have a go at this myself. Well, that's grand. Yes, it's for the best, I think. I should have some wild stories when next we meet. Edward, your constant
Aw.
friendship has been my most treasured find on these seas.
What? I can't hear
Well
you.
above
It's storming
gold
and you're
silver
drifting
and
further
rhyme,
away
I prize
slowly.
the courage you have inspired in me this year. Thank you, sir. A fair good morrow to you.
Steed, I'd die for you. You ever need me, just call at me. In fact, you can come be on my ship. I might need some breaks from you, though, sometimes. Oh.
Are you not loved, home? Are you not wanted by your wives, and families, and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being? Hostages for medicines! These were my only terms. And yet, 6 days of pure fucking silence. So I must conclude that you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char. Oh, Christ!
He's so scary.
This is my predicament. Kill you. Or to press you into my service. It's a decision I'll make hardly.
This is just his way of convincing them to join the crew.
Ahoy, Edward.
What the hell are you doing, man? All of Charleston can see this mess.
It's the idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
We sent a party ashore to partner with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise since.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
All right. Hopefully they're not all dead.
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
Aye, and in something of a hurry. I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
What? There's no way. We're a huge shit. Oh dear.
What you thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet someone out there has prepared the medicines. Just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't we take a rowboat or something?
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed will do us no favors here.
Well, we're about to go headlong into a
Careful
watchtower.
with the banks.
I don't have a way around this.
We cannot pass them undetected, Captain. And there is no other way.
There's always another way.
All stop!
On foot?
Meet the Zeppelin.
Uh-oh. No, do not do that. Don't do that. No.
Over there.
No alarm raising. Good. Good. Back on? Okay, fine. I was kind of hoping you'd go on without me, so I could do this on foot.
Loose the mains. Loose the stunsails.
I see them. Over there. Let us hope the river remains this wide.
This ship's built for the open ocean, not stuck in bayous.
I know.
Come off the wind, someone.
If we run aground here, we may never get out. Be sure they don't spy us trailing them. Steady as she goes, Captain.
I'm doing my best. Okay? I don't need your chatter. This is so hard. You know what else is hard? I'm trapped. There's no way we can pass through there.
They're getting away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go on without her.
Yes.
I'll be back. With the medicines.
Aye, sir.
Get your next turn on a four-hand of cards. On the ball, black. So what do you do? Come on then. The captain's waiting. volcano, if he's not the devil himself. But surely he's made some pact with hell. Only be thankful his ship remains anchored and hasn't torn a path into the heart of Charlestown.
Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something.
They'll be hunted down eventually. Every last one of them. Oh, Gators, come for their supper.
Hi there, the old mucker. Warm tonight, isn't it?
We'll talk about our weather another time, mate. Bit of a hurry.
Let me through. Fine.
You seen any crocodiles tonight? I could have sworn I saw something past the boat. No? Quiet night.
I have been watching crocodiles pass you guys. There absolutely is. In fact,
Captain's waiting.
that would be really funny if it started attacking them like crazy. No? Just me? Okay.
Almost there. Good. Captain White, he's got a patient man.
Hello! Is that Raider yonder?
The very same.
Then speed along, you're expected. And you know how...
Oh no.
Oh, Christ! It took him! It took him! I told you! Just row! For God's sake, row! I told you there was something. Didn't I tell you? Oh,
Don't
God.
stand so close
Let's
to the
just get out of
ledge.
here.
Just have a nice little nap, okay? See you guys later.
I apologize. There was an accident. Private Simon! This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor?
Uh-oh. That, well, I didn't know he would hang from it. I thought he'd go on top of it. Am I to blame that he hung from it? I'd like to have a serious conversation with Edward about what he thinks stealth is.
Speak. No change, sir. They're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender? I've been entrusted with the affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What?
Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates! Fall back to the mansion!
Are you an ally? It doesn't matter. I've killed you regardless.
You get back here! Damn it!
I am, in fact, going for the captain. Clever boy. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Reduce distance. You think I'm driving this far? I'm not as nimble as my old friend Jack. Are you kidding me? That guy. I just shot that guy. No. I'm so slow. What do I do? I'm so slow. Oh goodness. Oh my. Okay, well, I lost. If running full speed didn't get him, I'm definitely desynchronized now. Dang it, I had him selected for a second. Ah, no, I'm not gonna get it this round. For a split second there, I could have shot him.
Oh God! Oh God, save me! And flay all you devils! Ah!
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. You might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
He has returned, Captain!
It would have been way cooler if they did the thing with Steed.
What's the take?
2 crates. And the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
You should quit these waters, Thatch. The governor, he's bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead, huh? I got some business in
Oh, does it have anything to do with Steed Bonnet?
You're done, aren't you?
Oh.
Giving up on us. On Nassau.
Look, lad. I'm late into my 4th decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the 5th quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
Wow, that is so real. Because when we die, we won't be going to heaven. Yeah, that was a good one, Blackbeard. Quick thinking. Well done. Whoa, am I leaving the animals?
Do you have a minute? I'm on my way upstairs. IDJ wanted to talk with us about putting together a trailer using some of the footage you've been recording this past month. Take your time. I'll meet you by the elevator.
Got it. Any word from John? Any word? John? No word.
Did you see that detail out front this morning? Security guys?
Security guys out.
Yeah, just like riot police, grabbing people's IDs.
Oh, they found...
I checked mine 3 times between the parking garage and my desk.
They found out about the leak.
I wish I could say this was illegal, but they actually have a legal right to do this.
Really?
Yeah. With the highest levels of security clearance from 17 different countries, Abstergo actually has a legal right to arrest and detain people too. It's crazy.
Well, always a good sign when your company can arrest people. Private prisons sounds.
I don't know where that document went. I filed it with HR, and that...
Over here. Are you ready? He's waiting
Yep,
for us.
I'm ready. I didn't dilly-dally at all. I went straight here. I value my job, and I'm a professional.
I just watched some of your footage from this week. It's amazing. Blackbeard was mental. And we all got so excited that we started talking about this idea for a trailer about him. Maybe start with him drinking, talking to some pirates, telling a story.
Do not give me a cutscene right now about exactly that. Because I'll...
Then,
okay,
we cut
thank
to
you.
him leaping across the deck of his boat and... Sorry, his ship, not boat. But jumping around the deck of his ship, swinging from ropes, and fighting like a devil. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to manipulate some of the existing footage to get it looking good, but it could be great. I'm getting a shiver in my timbers just thinking about it. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh, I don't like the way your face dropped. It's not fine. Stop looking at me. Don't look at me. Stop. Stop.
Bonjour, ça va? I hope we're not late.
No, you can go right.
Hi, Melanie. I saw you just walked in. I need a few minutes with you alone. Laetitia is on the phone and we're discussing the Kenway project.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry about this. I'll call you when we're ready.
Sounds good. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go use the bathroom. That's this way, right? Alright, I'll be back.
Shouldn't be long.
Hello? Hello? Do you have a second? Of course you do. Head to the waypoint on your map. I have another job for you. I'd like to link all the cameras in the building to a central monitoring system, but most aren't calibrated correctly.
Interesting.
Another locked door. Not a problem. Voila. You now have level 2 security clearance.
Yes, this
Not
unlocked
bad
many
for your first few weeks. Find the camera control station first.
We still need number 1, number 3, and I think 5.
I'll update your communicator.
Hold on. I'm exploring. Have I been here before? I've been here before as Desmond. Maybe. Desmond.
Ah, this is an interesting security measure. It looks like you need to find the right combination of numbers to adjust the weight. Easy enough, right? Pick a number selector, then change its value. Once you find the right combination of numbers, you should get access.
Oh, okay. Got you.
It works.
And if we want information on assassins or Templars or the observatory or whatever the fuck else interests us, Olivier, you will deliver it. Full stop.
Uh-huh.
I understand that, Laetitia. I'm sorry if that came out wrong. We are not trying to be a bottleneck here, but we just don't have the resources right now to do 2 times the research.
Finding that balance is your priority. Your entertainment products are simply a means to pay the bills for larger and more important work. That's the way the world works. Dirty money buys clean hospitals. You get it?
We're on board, Letitia. Rest assured. We have our best employee working
Employee
on this, but
singular? Am I the best? Am I the best? Am I the best? Because if so, I think you have really low standards. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll see you at the shareholders meeting, Olivier.
Looking forward to it. Bye-bye. Tabarnak! It's a little too early for that kind of abuse, huh? Come on.
Okay.
So, what's next?
We do as the lady says. Focus on the observatory.
They're gonna come get me. I gotta hurry. They're gonna get suspicious.
Assassins, Templars, crazy talk.
Totally.
I'm curious about this shareholders meeting, though. How about you break into Olivier's office and see if you can find his schedule? Oh, what? You don't like that idea? Well, how about I blow the fucking whistle on you, hacker? I own you.
John.
What I mean is,
Like,
I
what
don't
the
want to
heck?
ruin your life. So, do as I say. Now,
John.
step over to the window.
The window. The window. The window? John. This is not a window. This is just open air. What are you talking about? John, I thought we were friends. I pretended not to understand that I was hacking for you and you didn't threaten me. That was the deal we had going on.
You can't waltz into Olivier's office through the front door.
I didn't need
so
to. He
I
wanted to
opened another
talk to
route.
me.
Up
We
go.
didn't need...
Did you know that Abstergo was run by Templars? Oh, yes. Sounds like crackpot stuff, I know. But then again, the moon landing was faked, right? So, anything's possible. All right. Either you walk through that door or throw yourself off the terrace. Those are your options.
Well, I don't have a jump mechanic, so I actually can't do that. Also, you did not need to hack. You did not need to hack me in. I literally was going to go to his office anyway because he wanted to talk to me.
Oh, well done, kiddo. Find his computer. Make it snappy. We're looking for the shareholders meeting schedule. It's worth a lot
Please
of money to
help.
us.
This guy's holding me ransom. Hostage. This guy's blackmailing me. Ooh. Got some artifacts. That's not how you're supposed to store books. John, I can't believe you would do this. To Melody LeMay, Camaniron, Chloe Lesney, Christopher Darby. These are names I've heard before. Yeah, these people emailed me. And Evan Dean. He's the one who was asking me what they have me doing. From Olivier. Salut! As most of you know, I'll be attending the Chicago shareholders meeting from the 15th to the 17th, and they'll want to see our progress of the Kenway line. The small amount of data we have is already gathered is incredible. The events and people we have seen so far make us confident that the complete experience will be one of the most eye-opening explorations of piracy ever seen. We do already have some incredibly promising footage. At the same time, Abstergo Entertainment will soon be announcing a closed beta for our new consumer cloud interface app. Edward Kenway's virtual pirate experience will be the first complete product on offer, and the first of its kind anywhere. An immersive, interactive pirate experience drawn from actual historical data. Internal tests of our consumer cloud app have been encouraging, and we anticipate it will be ready in time for the next holiday season if everything goes according to plan. So, this leads us to the broader question. What other experiences would we like to offer? Judging by our current rate of data retrieval, our capacity to produce, and our current understanding of consumption trends. Executives at Abstergo Industries have given me the goal of producing one complete virtual experience per annum. In addition to, whoa, this is kind of meta. They release an Assassin's Creed game once a year, literally every year. That's crazy. Whoa, if you get meta about it, they're totally IRL, and we're just playing the product that they put out. Whoa, that's crazy. Does Sample 17 contain enough compelling data to sustain our current commitment, or should we make a request for additional archived data? Remember that data from Sample 1 proved fruitful enough to create our Liberation product. It's very likely that research... Wait, we're living through Desmond's ancestors, not our own. They took his body, took his DNA. He's the one who has all the connections. He's special, not us. So we're living through his memories. So through his father's side of the family, he's got the Italian Renaissance, that's Ezio, Ottoman Empire. I don't know. American colonies, war for independence. Yeah. New England and American Midwest. Please give me a cowboy Assassin's Creed, please. That would probably be Southwest, though. Matrilineal line. Holy Land Crusades. Yeah. That's Altair. Egypt and Northern Africa. I really, really want that one. Ashikaga Shogunate in... Where's it? Shogunate? In Japan. That's the newest one that just came out. French Revolution. I don't care. Napoleonic Wars, Taiwan, Summer of Love, American Pacific Coast. Is that like his grandpa? That's cute. I miss Desmond so much. No. She's like volunteering herself and others. She's saying if you have cool ancestors, go for it. Everyone has cool ancestors. Everyone's related to everyone, okay? But also, don't be doing that. It's too dangerous. Do not go in the Animus. Whoa, this guy has so much aura. Whoa, that's awesome. I think this is Joan of Arc. This is not a real person, I don't think. Who is this Kratos? Why is he bald? From Olivier. A word of caution. Sample 2 comes from... No one cares. No one cares, Olivier, about your poet great-great-grandpa, Francois Xavier Garneau. No one cares. I don't care. Oh, memory imprinting in individuals is actually hampered by the semi-catatonic state most people enter when driving for medium and long periods of time, and this makes data retrieval somewhat more difficult. Okay, well, I mean, you don't want to go through the effort of coding extra Animus features just for the sake of digging up memories of people driving around in cars. But, like, to be fair, travel takes way longer in the past, so that's even more boring. That said, I do wonder as well if seeing familiar settings wouldn't exacerbate the bleeding effect from Chloe. She's saying what I'm talking about. No one cares about your grandpa, Olivier. Until oily, humorous university professors start paying us 8-figure fees to research the reification of normative gender. Okay, la. Why don't we stick to stuff that sells? Jack the Ripper. Oh no. Billy the Kid. Wyatt Earp. Oh my goodness. Evan, you don't have to be this aggressive about it. Evan, let's take this offline. Yeah, because he's getting so heated. Calm down, King.
You sneaky bastard. A pirate through and through, ain't you? Now, get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours. Now, wait. The receptionist. Hold on. I'll try something.
No, it's the joining committee. What do you mean? I thought I got you about this. Still there?
He's threatening her. Oh. Did he just tell her that her cat died or something?
As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate your earpiece.
What? There's no way you can do that. Look at me. I seized the opportunity I saw. They're gonna wonder where I went. I'm gonna be fired. What is this, an art book? Well, it's by Penguin Publishers. Chapter 3. She was in the old a tavern halfway between Atherton and Bristol, a regular haunt of mine, and sometimes, in the summer when mother and father toiled over the shearing at home, when I'd have to make more regular trips into town, then several times a day. I admit I hadn't taken much notice of her at first, which is unusual for me because I like to pride myself on knowing the exact location of any pretty woman thereabouts, and besides, the Sheller wasn't exactly the sort of place you expected to find a pretty woman. A woman, yes, a certain type of woman, but this girl, I could see wasn't like that. She was young, about my age, and she wore a white linen coif and a smock. Looked to me like a domestic. But what made me aware of her wasn't her clothes. It was the loudness of her voice, which was quite in contrast to the way she looked. She was sitting with 3 men, all of them older than her, who I recognized at once. Tom Cobley, as his brother Seth, and Julian somebody whose surname escaped me, but who worked with them. 3 men who I had traded words, if not blows, before. 3 men with whom I had traded words, if not blows, before. The kind who looked down their noses at me because they thought I looked down at my nose at them, who liked me no more than I liked them, which was not a lot. They were sat forward on their stools and watching this young girl with leering, wolfish eyes that betrayed a darker purpose. even though they were all smiles, banging on the table, encouraging her as she drank dry a flagon of ale. No, she did not look like one of the women who usually frequented the tavern, but it seemed that she was determined to act like one of them. The flagon was about as big as she was, and as she wiped her hand across her mouth and banged it on the table, the men responded with cheers, shouting for one another, and no doubt pleased to see her wobble slightly on her stool. Probably couldn't believe their luck, pretty little thing like that. I watched as they let the girl drink yet more ale with the same tumult, accompanying her success, and then as she did the same as before, and wiped her hand across her mouth, but was then even more pronounced wobble this time, a look passed between them, a look that seemed to say, the job is done. Tom and Julian stood, and they began, in their words, to escort her to the door, because, you've had too much to drink, my lovely, let's get you home, shall we? To bed, smirked Seth, thinking he was saying it under his breath, even though the whole tavern heard him. Let's be getting you to bed. I passed a look to the barman, who dropped his eyes and used his apron to blow his nose. Customer sat down on the bar for me, turned away, as I appealed to him with my eyes. Bastards! Might as well have looked to the cat for help, I thought. Then, with a sigh, banged down my tankard, stepped off my stool, and followed the cobblers to the road outside. I blinked as I stepped from the darkness of the tavern into bright sunlight. My car was there, roasting in the sun. Beside it, another one that I took to belong to the Cobleys. On the other side of the road was a yard with house set far back, but no sign of a farmer. We were alone on the highway, just me, the two Cobley brothers, Julian, and the girl, of course. Well, Tom Cobley, I said, the things you see on a fine afternoon. Why, just you and your cronies are getting drunk and getting a poor, defenseless young woman even drunker. The girl sagged as Tom Cobley let go her arm and turned to address me, his finger already raised. I forgot the voice I gave him. Just you stay out of this, Edward Kenway, you young good-for-nothing. You're as drunk as I am, and your morals just as loose. I don't need to be given a talking to by the likes of you. Seth and Julian had turned as well. The girl was glazed over, like her mind had turned in for the night, even if her body was still awake. Well, I smiled. Loose morals I might have, Tom Cobley. But I might be pronouncing his last name wrong, but I don't need to pour ale down a girl's throat before taking her to bed, and I certainly don't need two friends to help me at the task. Tom Cobley reddened. Why, you cheeky little bastard, you. I'm gonna put her in my cart is what I'm gonna do, and take her home. I have no doubt that you intend to put her on your cart and take her home. It's what you plan to do between putting it on the cart and reaching home that concerns me. That concerns you, does it? A broken butt nose and a couple of broken ribs will be concerning you, unless you mind your own bloody business. Squinting, I glanced at the highway, where trees bordering the dirt track shone gold and green in the sun, and in the distance was a lone figure on a horse, shimmering and indistinct. I took a step forward, and if there had been any warmth or humor in my manner then, it disappeared now. Almost of its own accord, there was a steeliness in my voice when I next spoke. Now you just leave that girl alone, Tom Cobley, or I won't be responsible for my actions. The three men looked at one another. In a way, they'd done as I asked. They'd let go of the girl, and she seemed almost relieved to slide to her haunches, placing one hand on the ground and looking at us all with bleary eyes, evidently oblivious to all that was being discussed on her behalf. Meanwhile, I looked at the Cobleys and weighed up the odds. Had I ever fought three at once? Well, no. Because if you were fighting three at once, then you weren't so much fighting, you were getting beaten up. But come on, Edward Kenway, I told myself. Yes, on the other one hand, it was three men, but one of them was Tom Cobley, who was no spring chicken, about my father's age. Another one was Seth Cobley, who was Tom Cobley's son. And if you can imagine the kind of person who would help his father get a young girl drunk, well, then you could imagine that sort of person Seth Cobley was. Which was to say, a maggoty, underhand type, more likely to run away from a fight with wet breeches than stand his ground. And what's more, they were drunk. On the other hand, I was drunk too. Plus, they had Julian, who Going on looks alone was all I had, could handle himself. But I had another idea. That lone rider I could see in the distance. If I could just hold off on the goblins till he arrived, the odds were likely to shift back in my favour. After all, as if he was of good character, the lone rider was bound to stop and help me out. Okay, Edward, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Because how is he supposed to know what's going on? All he's seeing is a really drunk girl and people fighting. He doesn't know who's on whose side or anything. Well, Tom Copley, I said, you've got the advantage over me. That's obvious for anyone to see. But, you know, I just wouldn't be able to look my mother in the... What? Okay. But, you know, I just wouldn't be able to look my mother in the eye knowing I'd let you and your cronies abduct this pretty young thing. I glanced up the road to where that lone rider was getting closer. Come on, then, I thought. Don't hang about. So, I continued, even if you end up leaving me in a bloody heap by the side of this here road and carry that young lassie off anyway, I'm going to have to do all that I all that I can to make it as difficult for you as possible, and perhaps see to it that you go on your way with a black eye and maybe a pair of throbbing bollocks for your troubles. Tom Copley spat and gazed at me through wizened, slitty eyes. Well, are you just going to stand there talking about it all day, Edward Kenway, or are you going to attend to your task? Because time waits for no man. He grinned an evil grin. I've got people to see, things to do. Aye, that's right. And the longer you leave it, the more chance that poor lassie has of sobering up, eh? I don't mind telling you, I'm tired of all this talk, Kenway. He turned to Julian. How about we teach this little bastard a lesson? And one more thing before we start, Master Kenway. You ain't fit. That was a misspeak. You ain't fit to shine your mother's shoes, you understand? That was a misspeak. It was because it was fit to shine. I mixed up. Listen, it was an accident. That hit me hard, I don't mind admitting. Having someone like Tom Copley, who had all the morals of a frothing dog and about half the intelligence, able to reach into my soul, and if my guilt was an open... I lost the accent. I lost the accent if I ever had it in the first place. If my guilt was an open wound, then stick his thumb in that open wound and cause me even more pain. Well, it certainly firmed up my resolve, if nothing else. Julian pushed his chest forward with a snarl advanced. 2 steps away from me, he raised his fists, dipped his right shoulder and swung, and I don't know who Julian was used to fighting outside taverns, but somebody with less experience than me, that's for sure, because I'd already taken note of the fact that he was right-handed, and he couldn't have made his intentions more obvious if he tried. The dirt rose in clouds around my feet as I dodged easily and brought my own right up sharply. He shouted in pain as I caught him under the jaw, and if it had just been him, the battle would have been won, but Tom Copley was already upon me. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye and was too late to react, and I was dazed by a fist that slammed into my temple. I staggered slightly as I turned to make the attack, and my fists were swinging much more wildly than I'd have liked. I was hoping to land a lucky blow, and needing to put at least one of the men down to even up the numbers, but none of my punches made contact as Tom Copley retreated. Plus, Julian had recovered from my first punch with alarming speed and now came at me again. I actually lost the accent. I completely forgot what it sounds like. Hold on. I'm actually just going to stop recording and listen to a video so I can get the accent. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news? Well, they're the same thing. I didn't have the accent in the first place, so there's nothing to aspire to. He swung and his right hand connected with my chin, spinning me about so that I almost lost my balance. My hat fell off, my hair was in my eyes, and I was in disarray. I guess he came in with his boots kicking. That worm Seth Copley, shouting encouragement to his father and Julian at the same time. And the little bastard was lucky. His boot caught me in the midriff, and already off balance, I lost my footing and fell. The worst thing you can do in a fight against 3 men is fall. Once you fall, it's over. It's over. Through their legs I saw the lone rider up the highway, now my only chance at salvation, possibly my only hope of getting out of this alive. But what I saw made my heart sink. Not a man on a horse, a tradesman who would dismount and come rushing to my aid. No, the lone rider was a woman. She was riding astride the horse, not side saddle, but even though was a lady. She wore a bonnet and a light-coloured summery dress, and the last thing I thought before cobbly boots obscured my view and the kicks came raiding in was that she was beautiful. But beauty wasn't going to save me now. "Hey," I heard. "You three men, stop what you're doing right now." They turned up to look at her and removed their hats, shuffling in line to hide the sight of me, who lay coughing on the ground. "What is going on here?" she demanded to know. From the sound of her voice I could tell she was young, and while not highly born, definitely well-bred. Too well-bred, surely, to be riding unaccompanied. "We was just teaching this young man here some manners," rasped Tom Cobley, out of breath. "Exhausting business it was, kicking me half to death." "Well, it doesn't take 3 of you to do that, does it?" she replied. I could see her now, twice as beautiful as I'd first thought, as she glowered at the Cobleys, who for their part looked thoroughly mollified. She dismounted. "More to the point, what are you doing with this young lady here?" pointing at the girl, who still sat dazed and drunk on the ground. "Oh, ma'am, this is a young friend of ours who has had too much to drink." The lady darkened. "She is most certainly not your young friend. She is a maidservant, and if I don't get her back home before my mother discovers that she's absconded, then she will be an unemployed maidservant." She looked pointedly from one man to the next. "I know you men, and I think I know exactly what has been going on here. Now, you will leave this young man alone, and be on your way before I am of a mind to take this further." With much bowing and scraping, the Cobleys clambered aboard their cart and were soon gone. Meanwhile, the woman dismounted and knelt down to speak to me. "My name is Caroline Scott. My family lives here on Hawkins Lane in Bristol. Let me take you back there and tend to your wounds." "I cannot, my lady," I said, sitting up and trying to manage a grin. "I have work to do." She stood. "I see. And did I assess the situation correctly?" I picked up my hat and began to brush the dirt from it. It was even more battered now. "You did, my lady." "Then I owe you my thanks, and so will Rose when she sobers up. She's a willful girl, not always the easiest of staff, but nevertheless, I don't want to see her suffer for her impetuousness." She was an angel, I decided then, and as I helped them mount the horse, Caroline holding on to Rose, who lolled drunkenly over the neck of the horse, I had a sudden thought. "Can I see you again, my lady? To thank you properly when I look a little more presentable, perhaps." She gave me a regretful look. "I fear my father would not approve," she said, and with that shook the reins and left. That night, I sat beneath the thatch of our cottage, staring out over the pastures as the sun went down. Usually my thoughts would concern either the possibility of escape or wrestling with the inevitability of my future. That night, I thought of Caroline Scott of Hawkins Lane. That's his wife. But she left him because he wanted to live a pirate's life. Oh, pirate's life. Evan, ever notice the weird vibe in this place? I'm serious, it's not all sushis and lattes. I think we had to leave our old office because it was haunted. No, seriously though, why does a company that's only 2 years old have the resources for an office this size? Not to mention the aquarium elevator? That's some sensible spending right there. John from IT. "Hey there, I tweaked your communicator a bit. You can now peek around the building using the security system's cameras." Be sensible. Alright, where to next? John, the lobby. I'm trying to rationalize the employee, me, as a character, because what? Am I just really, really stupid or really, really smart? It's gotta be one of them. Maybe I'm both. Maybe I'm both.
Did you like the aloe, Jay? I practice.
think you pulled it a little too long.
Oh, come on. It's not encrypted code, for God's sakes. It's just a bloody coffee.
Are you looking at me? Stop that.
Oh, hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there,
Hi.
I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh? You said you were here to see me.
Yes, that is one of the perks. Let's see it. A conference in Chicago, very nice. Thanks for this. We'll be in touch.
Go, Rebecca. Text me.
Stuff it, Hastings.
Hey, do you think you can tell John to be nicer to me? I get it,
Well
but I'm
done,
very
Sam.
sensitive.
Very well done. Apologies for my temper tantrum there. You are with the good guys, I promise. We'll keep you safe. Trust me. Go on back to work. We'll be in touch.
No.
17 different countries.
I work here now. I don't want to go
Abstergo actually has a
back.
legal right to arrest and
I
detain
work
people
here.
too. It's crazy.
Where's my separation package? I don't want to be here anymore. I quit. I quit. Ah, level 2. I can fit there. Desmond. Yeah, I'm kind of a genius. No worries. First try. Call me Einstein. In 200 years, they're going to be reliving my memories, and they're going to see that part, and they're going to be like, whoa, so smart. Wow. This is riveting.
They confiscated my Animus key, and now my position here is under review.
They're firing a bunch of people. I think they're suspicious, and that's why. But for some reason, they aren't suspicious of me. Even though I think it's pretty obvious that I'm up to no good. I literally left in the middle of an assignment. Like, in the middle of a meeting. I mean, it hadn't started yet, but, you know, she brought me up. Subject 17 Phase 1 report. Captured by Narrator. Another group is labeled New York, USA, 2012-9-1-402. Kidnapped. Shoving him in the van as we speak. Unknown Caucasian male. Okay, well, Caucasian, what does that even mean? Because he is Latino. I am pretty sure, but I never understood the difference between the distinctions between all the labels you can have. Okay. Unmarked hangar. Abstergo agents arriving. Victim identified as Desmond Miles. So this is stuff caught by assassins who are spying on the Templars, and they're kidnapping Desmond. No menstrual disorders for subject 17. No active complaints, no acute distress, no prior cardiac history, no significant traces of chemicals that would lead to neurological disorder. Just unlike previous subjects, he's psychologically stable. That is so funny. That is hilarious, in fact. Because I would not say that about him. Have you seen this man? That doesn't even look like him. Is this supposed to be a photo? Why does it look nothing like him? 2 more after this. Pizza. Let me in. How many ancestors? What is this? Got that concept art, they got the storyboarding. How many ancestors do you have? How many of their secrets are locked away in your genes? And how many of their stories are you willing to share with the rest of us? Welcome to the fascinating world of genetic memory retrieval. We here at Abstergo Entertainment are now poised at the precipice of this exciting new frontier, technology and science that will change the way we view the past and live the future. In the coming year, we'll be opening studios all across the world dedicated to a single purpose, collecting and archiving the stories locked away in human DNA. And we need your help. We're looking for courageous men and women to donate their genetic materials to our historical researchers and health. That's one of the artifacts. That's the one that... What? No way. They taught us about that. So join us, Abstergo Entertainment, where the past is our playground. Bit of an issue here. Yeah, so there's a ton of missing footage. I found there's between listen, things got a little crazy. I found out exactly what footage I was missing though, like which missions. So I'm just going to insert a playthrough someone else uploaded so that we don't miss out on what happened. Here's that.
Putting some shape to your sentiments?
Just a short letter home. I reckon she's past caring anyway.
Oh, you're a hard heart that should be softer.
Or soft in parts that should be hard.
And how is it you're so keen for his hard parts, Mr. Rackham?
You'd like to hear my secrets, would you?
Oh, aye. Give me a small hint, like. Or a large one if you're an upright gentleman.
Open your hand.
Oh.
Who's shooting?
Might be them ships sliding into port.
Jesus.
Well, I'll be hanged. King George has grown tired of our shenanigans.
Who's the grim fella? That's Captain Woods Rogers. Not a man I want seeing my face.
We desire a parley with the men who call themselves governors of this island. Charles Vane, Ben Hornigold, and Ed Thatch. Come forth, if you please.
Hear about the King's pardon, I reckon.
What the hell is Hornigold doing?
Lily-livered punk!
What are you men up to?
I am grateful for your geniality, Captain Hornigold. I assumed our reception would be a troubled one.
Don't mistake my decorum for deference, Governor. I'm eager to hear what you have to say, but of uncertain mind otherwise.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word that we will be equitable.
Won't do you a lick of good. Men like him are a blight on His Majesty's reputation and a peculiar cancer afflicting the new world. The King wants them eradicated, above all else.
Is this the town square?
As close to one as we've ever had. Incredible.
It's no cleaner than a dog's kennel. Captain Hornigold, please call your men.
Rackham, Vane, the governor's come calling.
Bring Burgess and Corcoran as well.
Fan out, lads, and take this shanty town as if it were your own.
Aye. The king has been particularly ineffective in bringing about this change, hasn't he? And has failed at all attempts until now.
Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter. Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see about repairing this fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message. The king's emissaries are not to be trifled.
I have no wish to stir up an obstacle, Commodore. And though well armed, we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Quarter, Governor. We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the king's colors. To do otherwise protects a certain weakness in our bearing.
Silence, Commodore! I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the king's pleasure, and I will make the bloody decisions. Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are clear as crystal.
These are the shafts, Commodore. We're in position.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders.
Pirates shall on or before the 5th of September, in the year of our Lord 17... I pray you take the prudent course, gentlemen, and accept the king's pardon as soon as your hearts allow. For until such time, all of you will be confined in Nassau. I am sorry for this. But in lieu of a public trial, this pardon is your best bet.
The governor puts it far too brightly, maggots. Take this message home. Accept the king's protection forthwith, or we will raise this town to its foundation and stretch your bloody necks.
Peace! Commodore Chamberlain, we are messengers, not executioners. Not yet.
Oh, thank you, sir. God save you.
Look on this as a stroke of fortune, lads. We should take the king's pardon and salvage what dignity we own.
Peace. I'll be hanged before I surrender to that Bobby.
Check your head, Vane. We had here a rare opportunity, a chance to take something base and shape it into a government made and maintained by men of vision. But in 2 years, we pissed it away. I won't make that mistake again.
It's truth he's telling, and you whelps can't handle it. Adieu, you forecastle-headed fuddlers. See you at the gallows.
You'll all be dead men! Bastards! I need a drink. Look at him. Turncoat. Makes me bloody ill to think on how many times I've put up with Hornigold and his self-righteous shite.
Verily, you are a man of principle, Captain Hornigold. A man I believe I can trust with my best ideas.
Faith, and we'll survive this, Charles, with our pride intact.
That's confidence. You brewed a plan I might get a taste of?
Nassau is over, that's plain to see. I say we skip out tonight and regroup at my compound.
Fair enough. What's your angle?
The Brits have brought their supplies ashore, see? If we nick some gunpowder and pine pitch, we can build a fire ship and send it straight at the blockade, blasting it to smithereens.
Aye. We'll use Rackham's ship. Ain't a capable captain.
My conscience is clear.
Right. Well, you get the gunpowder, I'll secure the pine pitch.
Come on, boys, you're lagging.
It's this bloody hemp.
Lieutenant!
Aye, sir.
The Commodore fears a revolt is nigh. His orders are to sink every goddamn pirate ship now anchored in that harbor, tonight.
It's by the governor's wishes, sir.
This is a direct order, soldier. You will take position on the grounded galleon and await the Commodore's further orders. Is that clear?
Aye, sir.
The conniving bastard. Someone ought to slit the Commodore's throat before he gets a chance to bark those orders.
You think so?
We're dead in the water otherwise.
All right, I'll kill him.
Your brains are baked. I won't take no part in killing the Commodore. Not one of the King's men.
We can't risk our good fortune. I'll be waiting for you.
Sir, we have information for the Commodore, an urgent matter.
Carry on.
Looks to sour blood between them two, Rogers and Chamberlain. What's the issue?
Commodore don't think much of something, There's a rumor going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, that he's a Catholic.
I can think of worse.
Raving about Woods Rogers, calling him a heathen and whatnot. What's happened to set them two off?
Hush, man. Don't want the governor's fire or down. It's a mysterious.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the Commodore in truth. He's a serious chap. No sense of humor.
Remember our object, lads. We're here to punch holes in every goddamn pirate ship anchored in the northern harbor. You doubt the honor of our cause here, and if I disavow of our power and justice,
The governor's given us a pardon, Commodore. Don't a man's word mean anything in these times?
Has syphilis clouded your mind? Why scratch and claw to protect such squalor? Your parasites feeding off the industry of honest men.
Much like King George in that respect.
Know your place, peasant! You may have taken my life, but you have not improved your own by any measure.
Does some purpose keep you talking?
If not for that heathen, Governor Rogers, I'd have seen you hanged from your own cross trees. Worm. All of you.
Commodore's dead. Are we ready?
We're close. We've got a problem with the galleon. There's a couple of dozen. Bloody hell. You'd raise a cloud here, lout? You sat on enough gunpowder to blow New Providence off its rocks.
Lay off me, mate. I'm well chafed.
As I was telling, a squad of lobsters has commandeered our galleon. We're gonna have to clear it out before we use them cannons to blow the blockade.
Stay near the fire ship, Captain. Keep it afloat.
Land on every inch of sail.
Loose
I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. What am I doing?
We must
What?
tread lightly. These waters are well guarded, sir.
What? Escort a fire ship. Did I miss something? I know what the fire. You're kidding.
Trim the yards off the wind.
Muzzle your tops.
Vulnerable there, Captain.
What is happening?
Hail off the reef. Reef, I say.
Ally dead. How? Here's an idea. If you need my big old ship to protect you, maybe try staying near me.
Stay near the fire ship, Captain. Keep it afloat.
Someone tell the fire ship
Careful,
that.
Captain. These waters are closely watched by our enemies.
Stop. Come back. Come back. Come back. Stop. Why are you so far ahead? Come on. I'm doing my best, but you're so fast.
The fire ship's about to blow. Steer clear, Captain.
What?
Get off the wind.
Escape the blast radius. I don't have time. Wait. Just give me some time.
We broke through. Get clear of the fleet now and we're home free.
Okay, clear. I run? I run? Wait, I'm supposed to go that other way. Ah! Oh no.
Reef it, all top. Every last scrap of duck on the wind. Douse the gallants and royals.
A mighty mess there.
Burn, you bastards! They're burning up your ass, governor!
Prancing about like they took a prize.
What? Edward. I expected better of you.
Aye. Pity about Nassau and Blackbeard flying the coop.
Well, we'll see about Thatch.
Can you... Why are you on a table in the open air?
Vane's off to see him now, and I'm following soon.
This is what's left of your experiment in democracy.
Aye. We do as we please here, and we take our time doing it.
For Christ's sake, Edward. Don't anything but the stink of riches wrinkle your nose.
That's what
What's
I'm saying.
going to you, man?
Reality, mate. Reality. See that you ain't pulled into the drink by this drowning rat.
Oi! I've lived longer than most men who trod this path.
You've lived. Edward, you've lived. But have you lived? Edward, have you lived? Have you lived? Maybe life is worth living.
Sails! Ease off the wind!
Screw you.
Reef the mains! Clew up
My
gallants!
my jackdaw is plenty upgraded. I will upgrade my jackdaw when I feel like it. Leave me alone.
A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
The man's a prick.
I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. Your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize a month back, I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
The Princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Oh, don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement! Uncork this man's breakfast!
What was that?
Save us a few bottles, eh?
Lad.
What? Stay here. Shoot anything that moves.
There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
Tell me about the beach.
A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Teach. What sort of man is he?
It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir.
Details now. Stop talking in gibberish.
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes them queer. Takes the usual rum set and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you all right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week, he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulphur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary.
Good God! What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. Tease out their fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of it. Come on. It's time. Quickly, send the signal. Remember always this day.
What the devil?
Wait. My jackdaw, please don't hurt my ship.
Today we send the king's finest to their graves! Let's roll, mate! Let's move!
How about this, mate? How about this? Hey.
Back on, sir! The heavy sword!
Yes, yes, I'm boarding them. Get over here. Get over here. I'm doing great, thanks.
Can you fight free, lads? Can you make it clear?
I can make it nice and clear, okay? Don't even worry about me. I'm beautiful. I was about to destroy that powder.
In a world without gold, we might have been heroes.
Yeah, maybe, Edward. No! There's absolutely no way. No. What? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, no, no. Oh, I wanted that ship in my fleet.
Devil curse me. Where's the jackdaw?
Edward! Something is seriously wrong with you. I'm serious. What's wrong with you? I hate you. Can you get down? Oh, I probably could have killed a bunch of them, not gonna lie.
What of Thatch, sir? Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
What a weird way to just say yes. Huh. That's messed up. Do we think there's a traitor amongst us? What if that guy, whose name I don't know, is a traitor? Whoa. I'll upgrade it later when I have more money. I am broke.
So Thatch has been chopped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn.
Why are you being weird to this candle?
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about when we went to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain.
Oh.
Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. Been musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
All them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Annie. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the Princess docks in the spare time.
The Princess. Slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find the Sage aboard her.
How are you trying to get yourself killed? The Ranger.
Captain, Vin's just sunk a merchant
Never mind,
schooner.
you sunk that instantly.
Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Why is he so much... Why- Stop racing. Why is he so far ahead?
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
I won't sink it. Don't worry.
She's spooked, Captain! The slaver ship is running! Damn fool!
I'll get us in close.
Well, was I not supposed to do that?
Fire! Wind is shaping up for a big blow, sir. Fire! No! No! Give the order, sir! Damn that Captain Vin! He's unloading everything he has.
He'll sink it if he's not careful. We'll get close.
I'd love to board the ship, but I can't even catch up in the first place.
Vin's dead in the water.
I'm taking us close.
I'm trying at least. Like, we're slow. I don't know what to tell you.
Stay aboard, boys! Fast as you are! All clear! Pull away!
Chase those bastards down. I'll murder the men who stole my ship.
Keep calm, mate.
Those cannons have a long reach. Ready to fire, sir!
Call in the sunset!
I'm not trying to. Board! Board!
We're going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me Rogers. You scurvy maggot brains.
Guns and steel arms are louder than sticks and spittle vein.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain. This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
Right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you.
Charles. Lads!
What?
See, the boys and I
What?
had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this slot. And,
What?
well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
Absolutely no one would ever think that.
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but
Are you
two
stupid?
grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up!
That's okay.
Cast them off.
I'll come back for you, Ade. I forget his full name, but I know Ade is a nickname.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string a bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Oh, did you see that? Falling off the mast. This is rough and all, but when this happened, we were within eyesight of shore. Honestly, it's a swimmable distance.